The price of college tuition continues to rise, and many are forced to decide between massive student loan debt or a change in plans. We met a Coon Rapids woman who found a way to follow her dream with the help of some coaching along the way. At a young age, Kaylina Riendo had big plans.
Going into high school, I wanted to attend a 4-year college, graduate, get my bachelor's degree, eventually go get my master's degree at a university somewhere. I would be the only one in my immediate family to graduate from a 4-year school.
To make that happen, she first had to be accepted. After seeing her Coon Rapids High School counselor, she learned about an after-school program called College Possible that works with students from high school through college.
Going into my sophomore year when College Possible came, I knew that this was an opportunity that I really needed to take advantage of. So my junior year, we worked specifically on ACT testing, and I had test anxiety in high school, so I knew I needed all the help I can get. I took my first ACT test and I got an 18, and that was our practice exam. I went into my coach and I asked, what can I do to earn a better score? He sat down with me for the whole entire week, every day after school, and I received a 22 on my first test. I actually had applied to Bethel. I applied to 4 other schools as well. I got accepted. When I received my Bethel financial aid package, I realized it would not be enough for me to attend.
Program manager Jarrell Skinner-Roy says College Possible has delivered positive results.
On average, our students increase their ACT scores by about 23%, which is fantastic. Professional companies usually advertise like 12 to 14%, so to see an average increase of around 23% is fantastic.
With tuition and fees topping $30,000 a year at Bethel University in St. Paul, earning a few $500 scholarships wouldn't be enough.
I talked to my mom and she asked me, okay, let's take away the financial piece of it. What school do you really want to go to? And I said, well, I really want to go to Bethel. And she said, we're going to get you there, no matter what. We're going to figure it out.
Kaylina and her coach at College Possible did.
A huge barrier for low-income students and first-generation students is just, just the fear of not knowing how do I get to this place I want to go. And a big part of that is finances. Like knowing where to find scholarships to apply to, knowing the financial aid process, knowing what it means to fill out the FAFSA. There's just a lot of unknowns especially for students if their parents didn't go through this process.
Because of the scholarships that I had applied for with the help of my coach, the next day I received $6,000 in scholarships alone. For Bethel specifically.
We're able to be there to help support students through this process and help them identify scholarships they can apply to, help them figure out what they need to do exactly to fill out the FAFSA, what happens if they get verified, things like that, to help them really figure out exactly what they need to do.
By finding, applying, and earning more than $23,000 worth of scholarships, she was able to attend Bethel and work towards a bachelor's degree in education. But the help didn't end there.
I usually received emails at least probably twice a month, but then they also called me, asked, you know, what are your grades like? Are you struggling with any classes? Making sure that I was on the track that I needed to be to pursue my degree.
Kaylina graduated last December.
I really needed an organization that would follow me all the way through and really help me get to where I wanted to be. And so without College Possible, I can honestly say that I would not have gone to Bethel. There's absolutely, I mean, it would have been very difficult coming out of 3.5 years of college and having all these loans. But with their help and their support, I was able to pay for Bethel. And so for that, I 100% credit them for it.
We know that about 80% of students from upper income families earn their degrees by their mid-20s, by 25. But if you look at low income students, that number is usually around 8. But when we look at our College Possible students who have been through our program, we know that our students are 10 times more likely to earn their degrees than their low income peers, which is really a testament to our program and all the great work that our AmeriCorps members do for our students.
And after student teaching, she found a job in a familiar place.
One of my goals in high school is actually to come back to Coon Rapids. I really loved my experience here. I got really close to the teachers here. And so I thought, hey, this would be a good step to take, and I applied. I contacted my English teacher that I had in high school, and she was wonderful, and she put in a good word for me. got an interview the next day, and I was hired the next week here.
Although strange at first, Kaylina says returning to her high school gave her a new opportunity to learn there.
You're a student for 4 years here, and then you're a teacher. You're teaching students that are really close in age to you, and then in addition to that, you're teaching next to teachers that you had in high school. So it was definitely, it was weird at first, but it was a really cool experience, and I really learned from it, and I was able to learn more from the teachers that I had in high school as well. So it was a really good experience for me.
Her time in college led to more than just a career, following a Bethel tradition.
Everybody gets married usually before they graduate or like right after college. I met my husband my freshman year of college at Bethel. I am a statistic. I got married right out of college. We stuck around the Twin Cities area, and now we're on this new adventure together.
She and Skinner Roy say they hope more students can realize what is possible.
I just encourage them to follow what they want to do and apply for any scholarships that you can. And also just really focus on your schoolwork.
We just really want to empower students to follow their dreams and give them the tools and resources so they can do that.
Kaylina recently accepted a new job as an English teacher at a middle school in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. She says although she's sad to leave her hometown, she's excited for the new opportunity. For more information on College Possible, head to their website at collegepossible.org.